Hey there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Mackenzie. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Want to be a winner as you? Welcome to the Route to Victory Road, a podcast that chronicles our journeys through the main series titles of the Pokemon franchise. I'm your host, and I'm joined today, as always, by my wonderful partner and co-host, Jaylee. Cool Trainer Jaylee.
I am always a winner as me.
Yes.
Yeah, because I get to do this podcast with you.
Cool Trainer Jaylee.
Yeah.
Always Cool Trainer Jaylee. As always.
As always.
Today, well, actually, first, do you want to talk about the game that we started this week?
Yeah, Game Corner it up.
So we started this week a little game, barely known. Nobody's heard of it before, Borderlands.
Never heard of it before.
No.
Nope.
Never played anything in the franchise.
We decided to do a complete Borderlands playthrough, starting with Borderlands 1, because I actually never played that one. I think it's the only one I haven't played.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we started it.
Other than the Tales games, but they barely count.
They don't count. No way. We started Borderlands 1 over on my Twitch.
Yeah.
JayleeBeans _. That's my Twitch.
JayleeBeans _
Because I couldn't find anything with Jaylee or JayleeBeans without a friggin' number or something in it.
Right.
Lame. Anyway, we started playing Borderlands. And it's A-okay. You can tell it's the first game in a franchise. And it's like...
Yeah.
A little bit boring. And they made quite a number of improvements. I miss Borderlands 3 and Tiny Tina's already.
Yeah.
We'll get there soon enough. It's almost as if the Pokemon playthroughs weren't enough for us. We have to add another game.
Another long playthrough.
Oh, no.
Of a series long before. Borderlands 1, if I'm remembering right, came out around the same time as Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, wow. It's old.
Yeah.
Old balls.
2006, I think, is when it came out.
Okay. Well, we got lots of stuff to keep us going for a while.
Yeah. And then Borderlands 2 came out 2009, I think. 2008? Something. Pretty soon after Borderlands 1. And then the pre-sequel came out like a year and a half later. And then... It was like 10 years before we got Borderlands 3.
The gap. Can you imagine if Pokemon did that? They'd go under.
Yeah.
10 years between games?
Yeah. Wild, hey?
Yeah.
But we've been playing Borderlands.
We have.
And it's fun.
I feel like we started something else too this week. Oh no, the new chapter of Fortnite started.
Yes. Marvel.
Wasn't there something else? Maybe I'm just talking about a bunch of games I don't want to play.
The Doctor Doom.
Mm-hmm. It's fun so far. I like it. Lots of
Yes.
cool weapons and stuff to do.
I'm so happy that Nitro's gone.
Yeah, bye-bye cars.
Yeah, I guess, sorry, it's not the Nitro that I cared about. It was the cars. I was so tired of the cars. And they're still cars, but they're just not souped
They're
up.
back to normal.
They're back to normal. You can't soup them up. You can't get, like, rocket launcher turrets and...
You can't have any fun anymore, kids. Sorry.
But I like it. I like that it's been updated and that it's a lot easier. I'm going to pull up a walkthrough of what we did this week.
Sure. Because we are old and have no memories now.
Yeah. This week we start in Castelia City.
The big city?
Yes. Because we just finished beating Berg. And then Bianca called us and was like, hey, I want to fight you.
Yeah, she did. I had to finish something in here before we left. I had to go to get the experience share.
Oh, at Battle Company.
Yeah, it took me forever in there. There were so many people to battle.
Yeah.
At Battle Company. Can you imagine?
Imagine Battle Company?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And having to fight everybody? No.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
No.
Be cool times, dude.
Got a lot of experience in there. Got a lot of leveled up.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. I also went through Battle Company this week and got the experience share and got quite a few other things, like whatever else is in there. I can't think of what's in there.
I don't remember.
So the president of the company, disguised as Janitor Jeff, had a new Pokemon for us. It was Trubbish. What did you think of Trubbish? The little garbage bag.
Yeah, he's a garbage bag.
Yeah.
He's a garbage Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a garbage Pokemon. He's a Pokemon that is garbage.
Yeah.
But he's cute.
He is kind of cute.
Kinda, right?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I like him.
Do you?
Yeah. And then we have to go out and fight Bianca by the fountain.
Why? I'm so sick of fighting her.
Yeah, she's a little bit much.
Yeah, her and Charon. They're everywhere. I don't want friends anymore.
They really are everywhere.
Everywhere.
They're just like a little bit ahead of us every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca has a Herdier, a Panseer, Muna, and the middle evolution of the starter that she picked, which for me was Dewott and for you was Servine.
Yep. She's so basic.
Pretty easy. None of her Pokemon are that hard.
Yeah, no, I out-level her by a lot.
Yeah.
So I had no problem.
Yeah, she was kind of easy. But then, after we beat her, we're able to go out onto Route 4, which is a little desert route.
It's a dusty desert sand pathway.
Cool, hey?
Yep, fun place.
And out here, there are 3 areas. There is Route 4, there is the Relic Castle, and there is Join Avenue. Those are the 3 areas that you can go to. I only went on Route 4. I didn't go to the other 2 places.
Okay, me too. But I think I probably have to go back.
There's no Pokemon on Join Avenue.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's just where, remember I was telling you about the passerby thing?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's where the passerby crap happens.
Okay, but there's a castle here? I normally like castles.
Yeah, so the Relic Castle, that's where you can catch Pokemon like Sigilif and Yamask. And
Okay,
stuff
so I
like
do have
that.
to go back there.
You do have to go back to
My
the Relic
plan
Castle.
is when I get Fly, I'm going to go finish the Pokedex. So I'm making a list of Pokemon that I'm missing from
Yeah.
each route, and then I'm going to go back when I get Fly and all the good stuff.
That's a good idea.
So I'm not stressing too much about catching them all right now because I know I'm going to go back.
That's good. There's also, so most of the people here are either backpackers or workers, and they have things like Timbers and Roggenrollas and a new Pokemon to this area, which is Darumaka, which I caught one of.
Did you?
Yeah.
I tried so hard.
Yeah,
He kept running away from me, or I kept killing it.
I can't remember what I named it.
I just killed it too easy.
But there are 2 other Pokemon that show up here for the first time.
Yeah, there is.
Scraggy, who I didn't bother catching because I can't use Scrafty, and
I caught one, but I didn't name it.
Sandile.
And the coolest kid on the block. I love this Pokemon
You
so
love
much.
Sandile.
He's the coolest and most hip Pokemon I've ever seen, ever.
He's got such a cute little smile.
Did you catch one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. I
caught
caught
one
a
too.
Sandile,
Me too, because he's the coolest.
and his name is Nesta Carter,
Oh.
who is a Jamaican runner.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I caught one, and I named him the coolest name that I know. I named him Mac.
Oh my gosh,
I
you're
know.
so cute.
There's one in every generation, okay?
You're so cute.
You are the coolest Pokemon.
Well, I will have to call someone Jaylee then.
Nah, you don't have to. I'm just being lame.
Jaylee is the fastest love in my heart.
What?
I don't know. Gold medal in all of the love competitions
Cute,
in the
cute.
Olympics.
We're getting sappy.
In the Love Olympics.
Love Olympics. We're getting sappy over here.
There is a worker here in one of the houses that tells you that he is a dig master and he gives you the TM for dig.
No, I missed this. Where?
It's
In the desert?
It's in the desert area.
What? Oh,
There's also the
is dig
TM.
necessary? Probably, right?
No, not necessary, but have you used a TM yet?
Why do you put this on me?
You haven't used a TM yet.
Probably not.
No, okay. I've gotten so many TMs. You haven't used one?
No.
No, okay. I don't want to talk about it until
Call me
you
out in
use
front
one.
of your friends.
I don't want to talk about it until you use one because it's
Oh.
like it's going to be like a super surprise. Right at the gate to Nimbasa, Professor Juniper meets up with you and Charon, and she gives you 10 Ultra Balls randomly.
Yep.
She's like, oh, you have to catch more Pokemon. And it's like, what?
Like,
why?
I know.
And then after Juniper runs away, Charon is like, oh, I see that you have the insect badge. Time to see who's stronger. And I'm like,
oh, you know
dude,
it's me, dude.
Yeah, dude, don't do this to yourself.
No. It wasn't time 5 minutes ago when you said that in the other route. Now it's not time now. It won't be time later. Just leave me alone.
So, Charon, oh, I said that Bianca always has Panpour. That's not the case. She has Panpour if... I said she has Pansear. She doesn't always have Pansear. She has Pansear if you chose Snivy. She has Panpour if you chose
Sure.
Tepig.
The pig.
And Sage if you picked...
The other one.
Yeah, Oshawott. I couldn't remember his name. But Sharon has the one that matches your type. So... while Bianca has her starter, who is the weakness to your type, and the Pan Monkey who's strong versus your starter, he's got the same starter type that you had, or rather, like the Pan Monkey is the same type as your starter, and he's got the strength to your starter. So technically, Sharon is supposed to be harder than Bianca because he's the rival who picked the one that's strong versus yours.
Yeah, but they both suck.
They both suck. He's got a Pidove, a Pan Sage for me, and a Pan Seer for you. And he's got Pignite for me and a Liepard. And he's got a Dewott for you and a Liepard. And they have a berry. A citrus berry. And I wish I knew that because I would have used Thief to knock it off and take that citrus berry.
Take that berry.
But instead, he used it. And I was like, you son of a bitch.
I wasn't expecting it either. I totally forgot.
But once we're done fighting him, we could go to the Desert Resort if we wanted to. Which, oh, that's what it is. It's not Joint Avenue. Sorry, it's the Desert Resort. Even still, I did not go there.
I did not go there either.
But there is a bunch of leveling up that you could do there, and 2 new Pokemon that you can catch there. Other than Sandile, Darumaka, and Scraggy, you can also catch... Oh, do you want to know?
Yeah, you told me. You said Yamask and...
No. That's in the Relic Castle.
Oh my god. Yeah, let me know so I can add it to my list right now.
In the Desert Resort, you can catch a Dwebble, which is that little rock.
Dwebble.
Rock
lobster?
Rock lobster. And the other one that you can catch is Maractus.
What's that?
It's a grass type Pokemon.
I have to make a note. Hold on. Name future Dwebble rock lobster.
That's cute.
Okay, what's the other one?
Maractus. It's a cactus Pokemon.
Ha, cute. Maractus.
Yeah. And it looks like it's holding maracas, but they're just like...
Oh my god, that's adorable.
They're just like cactus fruits. You get a bunch of items over here, like black glasses and stuff like that, which would be useful. Black glasses, soft sand. Black glasses raise dark type moves. Soft sand raises ground type. So both of those items are very good for Sandile.
Okay.
Because he's both types. There's also a nurse over here. And the TM for Rock Tomb. And then, like I said, there's the Relic Castle... where you can catch Yamask and Sigilif. So you gotta go get them.
Gotta go there. Yep.
Gotta get that.
Gotta get gone.
Gotta get that.
No.
But yeah, Desert Resort and Relic Castle both have like a lot of stuff that you can do for leveling. And I didn't do that. I just skipped right over it and went right to Nimbasa.
Well, yeah, you're on a time limit.
Yeah, and I did so poorly this week again. I think I did the worst this week out of any week. Nope. No, I didn't. No, I did worse last week.
What are you spending time on?
Training mostly because my
That's
Pokemon
fair.
are all underleveled.
Oh, no.
Like the gym this week kicked my ass
Oh, no.
really hard.
I loved this gym. Anyway, that's a conversation for like an hour from now.
Yeah. Nimbasa City is where you go if you don't go to desert resort. Mm-hmm. Nimbasa City has a lot of stuff here.
I liked the path getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, another cute cinematic-y path.
Yeah. It is cute. And then when you actually get into the town, you see quite a lot going on. There is a big building immediately in front of you when you walk in, and they call that the battle something. I can't remember what it's called. But the most important thing to do right away when you come in is to get the bike.
Yeah, I got my bike.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Helps so much.
We finally have the bicycle. And there's also a Pokemon Center to the left as you enter. And then there's a bunch of buildings all around where you can go and like get the HM strength. I don't know if you did that already, but
I don't think so. Where was strength?
There's in one of the buildings, there's a guy you talk to, and he gives you strength.
I don't think I got to go in all the buildings because I went all the way up and to the left, and then I tried to go down a path, which I didn't understand that was me leaving the city, and then Bianca stopped me.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, Bianca. But then she was like, hey, we need to go check out a musical. And I was like, say less, because I love musicals.
Yeah.
And then I spent a lot of time in the musical theater there. And then I went to the gym. That's all I did. So I missed everything else in the city.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But you had fun at the musical?
No.
Oh.
It's really cool and flashy. And you go in, and there's one part you get to go, like, dress up your Pokemon like we did last game. Mm-hmm. That's cool and normal and whatever. But then there's the other part where your Pokemon can be in a musical. So you dress them up, and then you spend literally 5 minutes just watching them go across the screen in their little dress up and do like a little like back and forth dance. It was cute for a second, but it got so old and I couldn't wait for it to be over.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It was bad.
There's lots to that musical. There's like a whole bunch of like different like math things that go into it and stuff like that. And there's like you can win them, but I
didn't get anything for doing it.
It's very complicated.
I was expecting something at the end, but no, I didn't get anything. They were like, they gave us all notes. The director gave our Pokemon notes. It was like, your Pokemon was splendid. And then, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, this is real life.
There is an old woman in one of the houses that if you show her a Pokemon with positive friendship, so just a Pokemon who's not like got zero friendship with you, then she gives you the Soothe Bell.
Oh, I did get that. Okay. Yes, I did get that.
It's very easy. You can catch a Pokemon, win one battle with it, and go talk to her, and she will give you the Soothe Bell. Yeah. Because I did that with a Pokemon I just caught.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. So it's not hard. In what you're talking about, the musical theater, you get the prop case, which lets you put different things on your Pokemon. Like you said, like in Gen 4. There's also a woman in here in the musical theater who will give you the TM for Echoed Voice.
Got that.
Which is a new move that if one Pokemon uses it and then another Pokemon uses it, it actually increases in power.
Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll use it.
A man at the Eastern Gate will give you the Macho Brace, which I also got.
I didn't get that. Okay. I'm putting it on the
going
note.
To the east. He gives you the Macho Brace, which if you give to a Pokemon, lowers their speed by half, but it increases their EVs by 2 times. Very useful. You have to fight a Plasma Grunt to save the Daycare Man from him, and then the Daycare Man gives you the bicycle in gratitude. Bianca stops you from going on to Route 5 and shows you the musical. Battle Institute. That's the name of the big
Battle Institute. Did you
building.
Go?
No.
I didn't either.
You can't go into the Battle Institute.
That would be why I didn't go.
You have to beat the game first.
Oh, post-game. Grow up.
And then there's the Battle Subway. Sorry, the Battle Subway is the big building. The Battle Institute's by the Pokemon Center. The Battle Subway is this game's version of the Battle Frontier.
Okay.
It's controlled by 2 gentlemen. One's wearing a long black coat, and the other one's wearing a long white coat. And their names are Ingo and Emmett.
Not Gene and Gene?
not Gene and Gene, but Ingo and Emmett. And as you enter the battle subway, a woman will give you the versus recorder.
Oh, yes. Oh, I got that.
Yeah, so that's the battle subway. Again, that's something that is really hard to do until you kind of like beat the game.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But in here, you can also find a stat judge. So he will tell you which IVs are strongest on your Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Math.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Bianca's dad shows up and...
This was awkward.
Yes.
And weird.
Very weird.
I did not like this. Why did they put this trauma into a storyline like this? It's weird.
So the whole thing about Bianca and her dad is a nervous Nelly. And he's worried that everyone in their family is a screw up. And so he doesn't want Bianca to go out and do this Pokemon journey because he's afraid that she's going to get hurt and lose hope. So he just wants her to give up and come home.
He has no confidence in her.
Right.
And neither do I. But...
any of his family. But yeah, or neither do you. And then Elesa comes out of nowhere, the gym leader of this town, and puts the dad in his place, I guess.
Weird and stupid. And of course the dad would listen to like this pretty model. I hated this. It's so stupid and unnecessary and dumb.
And so Elesa is like, Bianca, you continue your journey. Don't listen to what your dad says. Don't listen to your father. And the dad is like,
oh yeah, you're right, pretty girl.
Oh, I'm going home.
So creepy. Hated it. Sorry. Anyway.
And then we got to go to the amusement park.
Loved it.
To hang out with our buddy N.
Okay, yeah, this was really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. The amusement park was really cool, but then N was like, hey, I'm all mysterious, but hey, I'm going to romance you and take you on a date.
Yeah.
So then he took us on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
For a long ass time. Yeah. This was the longest ride I've ever been on in my life.
It's a couple's Ferris wheel.
It is.
Yeah. It's called the Rendezvous Ferris wheel.
Cute, but why is he romancing us? This is strange. And then
because he wants us to be his partner.
Oh. Well,
but he also romanced me,
yeah.
Which is neat. It's neat that they left it he even calls it a date, and I'm like, well, that's pretty forward thinking, Pokemon. But he reveals to us that he is the king of Plasma, Team Plasma, and that he's working with Getsus to liberate all the Pokemon, and he is going to find the mythical Pokemon of. Did he say? I can't remember. No? Okay. Well, the mythical Pokemon of Truth or Ideals, depending on which version you're playing.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah. Maybe he hasn't mentioned that part
He
yet,
might have. I just might not have read it because my text speed is on fast.
He did talk about...
And I don't pay attention.
I'm the one who's supposed to not be paying attention.
I never pay attention.
I just remember the story somewhat. So he does talk about a mythical Pokemon this time. I did catch that, but I don't know if he mentions, but the Pokemon is the Pokemon of Truth or the Pokemon of Ideals, depending on which version you're playing.
I should show him my Mewtwo.
When you climb off the ride, you run into a bunch of his grunts, and he battles you to give them time to run away. He's got the 4 of the new Pokemon that you can catch in the last area, which is something that he's been continuously doing. I don't know if you noticed that.
Not really.
But every time we've fought N, it's been Pokemon that you can catch on the last route.
Oh, that's cool.
So his Pokemon are a Sandile.
Yeah, boy.
A Scraggy, a Darumaka, and a Sigilyph, all with moves that they wouldn't have been able to learn at the level that they're at.
Cheater.
Which is cool. His Sandile gave me the hardest fight out of all of them because it's got an ability called Moxie.
Oh, yeah.
My Sandile does not have Moxie.
My Sandile's got Moxie.
My Sandile has Intimidate, which is kind of the opposite of Moxie. I love Intimidate, though.
Yeah. That's pretty
Moxie's
good.
better.
Moxie's pretty good.
It's very strong. But I don't have it.
Did you have a hard time against N?
N? No, other than his Sandile, like I said, because his Sandile got 1 kill on my Pokemon, and then it was not a good situation because Moxie boosted. So what Moxie does, for anyone who doesn't know out in the audience, Moxie, if a Pokemon with Moxie knocks out a Pokemon, it raises their attack one stage like they had used Howl. And so his Sandile knocked out one of my Pokemon and got the attack boost, and then it was faster than the next Pokemon I sent out, and one-shot it and got another attack boost.
Oh, no.
But luckily, I was faster on my third Pokemon and was able to knock it out, and then I had no trouble with the rest of his Pokemon, but it was like, oh, shit. That's dangerous. After we beat N, he takes off. Yeah. Oh, did you have trouble with it?
Nah, not really. I'm
cheating,
so no.
I wouldn't think so. Not with a Mewtwo. After we take on N, he takes off, and then we are able to go to the gym.
Yeah, and that's all I did. I went straight to the gym.
You didn't hang out at any of the stadiums or anything?
What do you mean hang out at the stadiums?
So there's a big stadium and a small court.
What? Where?
In the northwest of the city.
No, I didn't go there.
No? So every day you can go into the big stadium in the small court and you can fight people.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I have a level 100.
It's every day.
Never mind.
Every day
good.
you can go get experience from these guys.
I'm good.
It's very useful. I did that to level up some of my Pokemon this week.
I have a Mewtwo. I'm good. Although he doesn't really listen to me sometimes, but it's worth it. It's fun. He will eventually.
Elesa's gym is an electric type gym.
I adore this gym. It was so much fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you want to talk about our teams going into this gym? Coming out of it technically, because I didn't change much about my team.
I didn't either.
Okay. Yeah, let's just talk about our team and then we'll talk about the gym.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay. Did you want to go first?
I can go first, yeah, because I have a short little team and It's the same. Well, okay, no. I have my level 18 coolest dude around Sandile, Mac.
Yep.
Yeah, I brought him in because he's really cool and I like him. I have Shaz, my level 20 Blitzel. I have TT, my fiery pig, level 29. And I have a level 70 Mewtwo. That's all I have. Because I don't need anybody else right now, okay? I'm fair. Liking this.
That's
and
fair.
It worked for me.
I have a Bebe Bikila, my level 21 Liepard.
Nice.
But he evolved last time, so I don't have to explain what a Liepard is again. Maurice Green, my level 22 Sock, still on the team.
Oh, dang. Nice.
Jesse Owens, my level 22 Servine. Noah Lyles, my level 23 Victini, still going strong on him too. Flojo, my level 24 Blitzel.
Flojo.
Mm-hmm. And Nesta Carter, my level 25 Sandile.
Holy wait. What level does Sandile evolve?
First time? 29.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What? That's late.
Yeah, well, the second time is even like 11 levels later. Yeah, like at 40 or something.
I gotta put some time into this thing.
Yeah.
25?
That's what mine
Yours
is
at 25?
Mine's 25. It evolves at 29, and then I think it doesn't evolve again till 40.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's like a dragon almost.
Wow. He is the coolest dude around though, so worth it.
Nesta Carter, like I said, is a Jamaican runner. He did the 100-meter dash in 9.78 seconds.
Ugh, every time you talk about your Pokemon name origins, I feel so out of shape.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, oh man, I need to go on the treadmill after this.
Oh no. You're so funny.
Sorry, I didn't make it to the Olympics this year.
Next year.
Yeah.
Did you know, I'm pretty sure... No, I guess not in all categories. I was going to say we're too old to participate in the Olympics. But there are some... Yeah, there's an age limit. But
there's an age limit?
Yeah, but...
Those bastards.
But I guess we're not in some categories. Like, we could go into shooting, obviously, because the silver medal was like a 58-year-old man or something like that.
I can't believe there's an age limit.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway. This gym is roller coasters.
It's so much fun. I love the colors and the lights and the sounds and the coasters.
Yeah.
Except the first coaster I tried to go on went right by me because I didn't realize as I was waiting in line, I thought it would open and I would go in. I didn't have to walk in. But you have to push forward and go in when the doors open, not just sit there because the doors will close and the coaster will leave without you.
Yeah.
It did that a few times.
Oh, no.
But that's okay. It was so much fun.
And we figured it out.
I love these coasters. I also love the very last coaster, how it goes loop-de-loop.
Yeah.
It does a big upside-down round. It was fun.
You like that?
I like this gym a lot, yeah.
It's cute.
It was cute.
There are a couple trainers in here. The first two are just standing out in the open, and the other two you have to find on the roller coasters.
I didn't...
You weren't expecting them.
I didn't expect them to jump out. No, it was cute. The door opened. They were like, haha, it's moi.
It's moi. Why do you press that? It's just moi.
It's just moi.
Lady Magnolia has two emolgas. What?
There was a Colette in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's my name.
That is your name.
It's very cool.
Lady Magnolia has 2 emolga. Rich Boy Cody has a Blitzel. Rich Boy Roland has 2 Blitzels. And Lady Colette has
His cool guy Sandile.
Emolga.
Aww.
What do you think of Emolga?
Nah.
What?
I'm kidding. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
It's so cute.
I was like, really?
Yeah.
I was expecting you to love Emolga.
I love Emolga. I need one so bad. Him's cute.
After we get through all the switching of I forgot to mention, the whole puzzle is that the roller coasters are on set tracks, and you press switches, and the switches change which tracks the roller coasters go on.
Yeah.
And, or which path they
follow. You gotta flip a switch to get on the coasters.
Yeah. And once you flip the switch and get to the end, we fight against Elesa, who's got an Emolga level 25, an Emolga level 25, and a Zeb Striker.
Cool dude.
Zeb Striker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool Pokemon.
Blitzel's fully evolved form.
I'm excited to evolve my Blitzel. Oh, wait, no, my Blitzel was on my team. Why didn't I write that down?
You did.
Did I? Oh,
yeah,
Shaz.
You talked about him. Yeah.
Cut. I was worried there for a second that I forgot him.
Zeb Striker was difficult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, extremely difficult. That was the only one I had, like, trouble with.
Yeah, all of her Pokemon out-leveled mine.
I mostly used my pig here. Like, I used my Sandile and my Zebra to switch out to give them some experience, but mostly used the pig. It was hard. I tried not to use my Mewtwo. Yes. And I didn't. But, oh my god, my pig was no match for the fucking Zebra.
I think I got down to 1 Pokemon.
Yeah. I did not white out, but yeah, I was low. I had to use a million lemonades.
Oh, wait. No, I didn't. I had 2 Pokemon. I had my Liepard and I had my Victini left. Nice. But still, it wiped out my Blitzel, my Sandile, my Servine, and my Sock. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to die. Yeah. And I got down to just Liepard, and Liepard got a lucky critical, and it knocked out Zeb Striker. Nice. And I was like, oh my god, thank god, I win. And then she's like, go, Emolga. And I was like,
oh
no! but luckily I was able to kill it.
You made it.
Yeah, without losing another Pokemon. But still, that was still like, oh no!
It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
My whole team was almost paralyzed. Like everybody. Yeah. Now the game gets hard. Now I see.
Yeah, Spark is a very powerful move.
Yes.
And Volt Switch is annoying. I don't know if you.
I don't think I experienced that one.
Volt Switch is U-turn, but for electric types.
Oh, dang.
So they hit you and then they go back and switch out with another Pokemon.
I hate those moves.
So she kept doing that to shuffle her Emolgas around. But all 3 of her Pokemon know it. And it's also the TM that she gives us for winning. Oh. She gives us the Bolt Badge, which lets us use Pokemon up to level 50. And she gives us TM72, which is Volt Switch. At the end of Elesa, my time, when I finally got back to the Pokemon Center, healed up and saved, my time was 11:26.
Mm-hmm. How? I'm only 7:32. How? I don't understand.
I don't know. I'm training, for one. I don't have a level 70 Mewtwo.
Still, I don't think you put that much more time than I did.
And my Pokedex numbers are 24 caught out of 49 seen.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, mine is 43. I didn't write down the other part, though.
43 seen.
I don't know.
And 12 caught.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm just kidding.
Take whatever was last week and add 1.
Yeah.
Because I caught 2. Take whatever last week's number was and add 2.
Wouldn't that be funny if, like, I ended up finishing the Pokedex? And
I ended up beating the game in a fast record time.
Yeah. That would be funny.
We are terrible at challenges.
We're so terrible at the challenges we set for ourselves. But that's it. That was all I had for notes.
Yeah, I think that's all I did this week, too.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the gym this week. It was
that's
my
good.
favorite part.
Yeah. It's fun. It's cool.
It's fun.
They're interesting, right?
Yeah.
Like even, the first one was the restaurant. That one was okay. The second one was the library. That was cool. Or the museum.
The gyms are themed.
Yeah.
They're like different places.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange, but I really enjoyed the roller coaster.
The third one was the hive.
Mm-hmm. Gross.
And now we got the roller coaster. And we're halfway through the gyms. You excited?
Woohoo! I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll come back with Pokemon Academy. Welcome back from our break. Pokemon Master Jaylee, Sylveon Trainer Jaylee, Evolution Gym Leader Jaylee.
Love it. Perfect. Let's end there.
No. I'm spinning my wheels. The trainer formerly known as Ninja Master Jaylee.
Yeah.
Happiny Hater Jaylee.
All the way.
And Unknown Hunter Jaylee.
No.
And
that's it.
Team Rocket Executive Jaylee. Tentacruel Master Team Rocket Executive Jaylee.
I'm getting a shirt with all of these made on it.
And finally,
check our merch.
The newest one, Quiz Trainer Jaylee.
Oh, you remember that one from our Patreon video?
I do.
We uploaded a fun Who's That Pokemon Trivia on our Patreon. I think it's still the newest episode up there, so check that out. Patreon.com/RootToVictoryRoad. We have a lot of fun making these videos. They're really cute.
Yeah. I like that one a lot. This week, we're going to be talking about the Twin Cities, Castelia and Nimbasa.
Sorry, I'm doing theme music for you.
Castelia, also known in Japanese as Hyun City.
Okay.
And Nimbasa, also known in Japanese as Raimon City. Castelia City's slogan is a city of grandeur. And Hyun City's slogan is Hyun is soaring clouds, auspicious clouds.
Oh.
Castelia is made up of 4 parts: the piers, the wharf, the streets, and the plaza. There are 5 piers in the Piers District: Liberty Pier, Unity Pier, Prime Pier, Cruise Dock, and Thumb Pier. The piers look like fingers on the hand, quote-unquote, of Castelia Wharf. Castelia Wharf is where we find some important places like the Battle Company and the Pokemon Center, and of course the connection to the piers and the 4 streets. The 4 streets of Castelia are Castelia Street, Mode Street, Narrow Street, and Gym Street. Castelia Street's most prominent feature is Game Freak HQ. Inside you will find a young lady and a boy. The young lady will describe a special Pokemon who can create illusions. That Pokemon's name is Zorua. And she'll show you a picture of it so that the data will be added to your Pokedex. Did you do that? No?
I think so.
It's like a little purple fox.
This sounds very familiar. I did go in here, so I must have.
Okay. This was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm having a hard time remembering. It's so far away.
The young boy does not say anything, but if you bring a special Celebi to him, an interaction will occur. On the 22nd floor of Game Freak HQ, the only other floor available, the game director will give you a diploma for filling out each Pokedex, the national and the regional decks. I guess I should have said that backwards. The regional and the national decks. Once you have beaten the game, you can return here for a special, difficult fight against developer Morimoto, the designer of the Pokemon Mew.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah. Oh. He also created Shuckle.
Can I still go? I want to talk to that guy.
He's not there until you beat the game.
Oh, after the game. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I'm fine then. Nice.
There's also a sound designer who will show up, and he will play a special remix of Team Rocket's theme. Yeah.
Okay. This will be fun.
That's Game Freak HQ.
I love it.
Mode Street is where you can find Studio Castelia and a store where you can buy Castelia cones. You cannot buy Castelia cones during the winter due to the store being closed, but during any other season, specifically on Tuesdays, you can buy a Castelia cone for 100 Pokedollars. You can only purchase one per week.
We can't do that because it's winter.
Yeah. A Castelia cone is a very cheap full heal item.
Oh, so it's like a lemonade, but for full heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, can you stock up on them?
Once a week. Once a week, you can buy one.
Oh, what a pain in the butt.
In Black and White 2, they changed that to be 12 at a time.
That's better.
Yeah, you can still only buy it once per day, but you can buy it any time of day, or sorry, not any time of day, any season, so it can be winter, and you don't have to wait till Tuesday. You can buy it every single day, and you can buy 12 at a time.
Okay. That's better. I like that. Let's skip this game and go play that game. Nope.
Unlike Castelia Street and Mode Street, Narrow Street looks more like a back alley than an actual street.
It's the creepiest street in this game.
There also aren't any crowds here of people running back and forth like on the previous two streets. This is where the sunglasses man will give you the TM for Flash.
Oh, right. That dude I was supposed to go see. Oops.
The only other thing you may find here is Cafe Sonata.
Yep, been there.
Which is a small cafe where a gentleman gives you a lemonade. And a guitar player will teach your event Meloetta the Move Relic song.
Right.
Gym Street is another normal-looking street, but there are only people wandering around on this street rather than coming and going like on the first two streets. This, of course, is the location of Castelia City Gym. The final location is Castelia Plaza. This is a park at the north exit of Castelia. There is a fountain here and a few vending machines that the player can use to stock up on good shit lemonade. There is also... I wrote it.
Did you TM?
TM.
Beautiful.
There is also a very useful building here, as it contains the name raider, a feelings reader, a hiker with a partner Pikachu, the only Pokemon from a previous generation featured in Black and White, and something called the Relocator. The Relocator was initially used to transfer event Pokemon from movie events. I almost said major events. From movie events. But it also had a special interaction with the gentleman, Mr. Locke, a Harlequin that is hanging out in the building. Did you ever meet Mr. Locke?
No, I did not.
There is a weird man named Mr. Locke, and he's dressed like a clown, and he's like, hey, come back later, and I might have something special for you.
Oh no.
If you're able to receive the Locke capsule in Black 2 and White 2... It's an item that had no official distribution anywhere in the world. Mr. Locke could open it for you. You'd have to send it back to Black and White 1.
Oh my god.
With the relocator. Mr. Locke could open the capsule for you and help you obtain the TM hidden inside.
What was it?
The hidden dark type move Snarl.
Snarl. Is it good?
It's okay. It's like 55 power special attack. And it hits every opposing Pokemon, including if you're in a double battle, it'll hit both Pokemon. and it lowers both targets' special attack when it hits.
That's okay.
It's okay. It's fine.
Not worth the hassle, though.
No.
No.
And especially not like starting next generation where Snarl is all over the place.
Oh. Boo.
There is another building in this location where you can obtain the item Eviolite if you have seen enough Pokemon. A very useful item that debuts in this generation. It increases the defenses of the holder if that holder can still evolve. In example, Pikachu can use it, but Raichu cannot.
Do we have that?
I have Eviolite. I don't know if you grabbed it.
Sounds familiar.
It's a little pink item.
Maybe.
Another area mentioned, but is unavailable to the player, is Castelia University. It is mentioned on the television show Moves for Living, in which Dr. Technique L. Machine, a professor at the university, explains the effects of moves introduced in Generation 5 and, quote-unquote, how they could be used in real life. There are also sister shows to this, Waving Weaving Walk, which does the same thing for abilities, and What's That?, which is the same but for held items.
Oh.
Yeah. They explain all the new stuff.
What's his name again?
Dr. Technic Al Machine.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Another thing of note is that in the Battle Company, we have our first interaction with Trubbish, like I said, and the water Pokemon Basculin.
Yes.
It comes in two forms, and we see them both.
I saw that one.
What did you think of Basculin?
Gross.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think they're based off of beta fish.
Maybe.
Like fighting beta fish.
Okay, that makes sense.
Castelia is based off of the real-world Manhattan, one of the boroughs of New York City. Its name is a reference to Stratocumulus castellatus, a type of cloud that shapes itself like a tall turret, like a castle's turret. Its Japanese name, Hyun, is directly translated to soaring clouds.
Pretty.
Nimbasa, on the other hand. Nimbasa's slogan is lit by the flash of lightning. And Raimon's slogan is shining city where lightning sparkles.
Pretty.
Unlike its sister city Castelia, which is the center of business and economy in Unova, Nimbasa is the art and cultural epicenter. There is a musical theater here where you can partake in a Pokemon musical, which is a cute pastime, but far too complicated for me to break down right now.
Yeah, pretty much. It is really complicated. Not worth it.
There is a way to win at the musicals, but I will not be participating since it is an optional thing and doesn't provide you with any items that will benefit my sprint through the game.
No, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, it's just cute. You collect things like items and stuff like that that you can use in future musicals, and you can also play multiplayer. So if you gather up to 4 friends, they can all join you and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
There are 2 sporting centers, the big stadium and the small court, which you can visit to participate in battles daily with the players on the field, unless their game is currently going. This happens at different times per day based on the game that's being played that day, usually between the times of 2 to 5 p.m. for the big stadium and 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. for the small court. The level of the trainer's Pokemon depend on how many badges the player currently possesses. The gear station is where the battle subway is located, this game's version of the Battle Frontier. This is also where the stats judge is located. The Rendezvous Ferris wheel is another prominent feature of Nimbasa, being a large Ferris wheel meant for couples to ride together. Initially, the player must ride the Ferris wheel with N, where he admits to being the king of Team Plasma, and that he wants to work with the player to create a utopian world for Pokemon using the mythical Pokemon of truth or ideals depending on the version, and will battle the player afterwards to allow for his followers to get away. After beating the Nimbasa gym leader, which is also located in this area of the city, the player can return to the Ferris wheel daily to take on a new trainer, which is different depending on which character the player chose to play as and the current season.
Wait. We can go back to the Ferris wheel?
And fight a trainer every day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like on the Ferris wheel?
Yeah, there's a lot of repeat battles in this game.
Can we go on the Ferris wheel again?
Yeah. Yeah,
You battle them on the Ferris wheel? That would be so cool.
And a lot of the a lot of the trainers that we run into have names that like reflect months.
Oh, cool.
Like in the spring, I would fight Maya, but Maya, Maya. And in the winter, I fight a girl named Winter.
Cute.
And like you would fight in the summer, you would fight a guy named Augustus. Yeah. Anyway.
Cute.
Also, something weird to point out, or not weird to point out, but something interesting to point out is that both of us in the summertime for me, and I think the fall time for you, we have a same-sex date that we can go on.
Okay.
Yeah. This section of Nimbasa also features a large Pikachu inflatable balloon. The second reference to Pikachu in black and white.
I loved it.
The Nimbasa Gym is a series of roller coasters that the player must activate the rails of in order to progress further into the gym to take on the leader, Elesa. Nimbasa is the first time the stores include TMs as purchasable items, and is also where we receive the bicycle key item and the HM for strength. Nimbasa is based off of Coney Island, a section of Brooklyn, which is another borough in New York City. Coney Island is a beach that features an amusement park pretty prominently, as does Nimbasa. The name of the city, Nimbasa, is a reference to a cumulonimbus cloud, which is a large, heavy cloud usually thought of as a rain cloud. Raimon, the Japanese name, is a reference to Rai, meaning thunder, and the mon suffix borrowed from Hyunmon, a pattern based on swirling clouds. Raimon also means to meander.
Meander. I like that word.
Yeah. And that's everything I have on Castelia and Nimbasa.
That was super fun. I like that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We talked a little bit about Castelia when we walked through it, but it's really cool that they did this in these games.
Yeah.
It's like an interesting idea for them to be like, you know what? We've done Japan to death.
True.
Let's do a different place.
I liked it. Yeah. It's really neat.
So it's neat that they're like, you know what? Let's do America. Here's New York. And they did like...
the big city.
Yeah. And they did it as two different cities, but it's neat that we have Brooklyn and we have Manhattan, and we can visit both. And they're like constructing the main part of New York. That's what the desert... Yeah, the desert area is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's just cool. Desert resort.
Desert resort. Yeah, I really like the cities in this game, and I like the when you're walking through all of the paths and everything.
Yeah.
It's neat.
It is neat.
It's a good difference.
You kind of see what I like about these games, hey?
Yeah, they're cute. Mm-hmm. I have just a couple questions for trivia.
Okay. I
have a Unova question, and then some Pokedex trivia. Back to the OG game.
Oh, no,
no yearbook this week.
Okay.
No, I'm saving something special.
Okay, well, the answer's Sandile anyway.
Oh, absolutely it is. Number 1, in Pokemon Black, Unova has how many cities and how many towns? I guess Pokemon White and Black.
How many cities? It's actually different.
Okay, Pokemon Black.
Pokemon Black?
Yes. Yeah. How many cities and how many towns?
Oh, geez. I don't know.
Can guess? No?
I can try. 11?
No. 9 cities and 4 towns.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I was wrong anyway because it was 13.
Anyway, let's move on to some Pokedex trivia.
Do you want to know why it's different, though?
Why is it different?
Because in my version of in your version of the game, you have White Forest, and in my version of the game, I have Black City.
Oh.
Which you don't have.
We have different areas?
We have different areas.
Cool.
Yeah, so
I'm
it's
excited
different
for
in black
that.
than it is in white. Anyway, sorry.
Pokedex number 1.
Yeah.
It emits sound waves of various frequencies from its nose, including some powerful enough to destroy rocks.
Didn't we already do this one? Is it Swoobat?
Yeah. Even
no, we talked about Woobat.
we talked about them.
Okay.
I never did Pokedex trivia, though.
Okay.
Number 2. The mist emanating from their forehead is packed with dreams of people and Pokemon.
Musharna.
Yes, and I would have also accepted
Muna.
you.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a gross Pokemon.
Nice.
Number 3. One swing of the sword incorporated in its armor can fell an opponent. A simple glare from one of them quiets everybody.
Samurott.
Yes!
Nice.
I also would have accepted so cool. This is the first time I was doing my research and looking into some of these Pokemon. Yeah. I'd never seen this before.
Samurott?
Oh my gosh. This final evolution?
Oh, dang.
Oh man. This is so cool.
You chose the wrong one, hey?
Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
I did. And the last one.
Yeah.
It submerges itself in sand and moves as if swimming. This wise behavior keeps its enemies from finding it and maintains its temperature.
Oh, this one's easy. It's a hippopotas.
You are right. No, I'm totally kidding. You're wrong.
Oh, it's Servine.
No.
Oh, it's Sigilif.
I'm gonna leave now.
It's Sandile.
It is the coolest dude this side of Pokemon Black and White.
I knew you were gonna pick Sandile.
I know.
So
I'm always
cool.
gonna pick Sandile. He is the coolest. And our listeners are also the coolest. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this episode. To keep up with us, connect with us on Instagram and TikTok at Route to Victory Road Podcast. And for some behind-the-scenes action, please subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/Route to Victory Road. Your support goes towards helping us create all of these new episodes, and we really appreciate it.
Yes, we do. So this week, I chose to pick one of the awkward things that Elesa says to Bianca and her dad.
Nice.
As our closing remarks.
Is it, hey Bianca, I'm your new mommy?
Kind of.
Ugh.
It's, my name is Elesa. I'm this town's gym leader. I also happen to be a model.
Oh, I hate her.
Oh my gosh. It was just funny.
She's probably Bianca's like biological mother because she's such a bleh.
She's such a bleh.
I hate her. Her and Bianca should just go away.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny. I was going to pick an end quote because I've been trying to pick end quotes when N shows up, but...
Right.
N's quote was okay. Actually, you know what? I think I have N's quote somewhere from this week. Let me see if I can find it. N says, "They're not here. Let's ride the Ferris wheel and see if we can spot them. I love the Ferris wheels. The circular motion, the mechanics. They're like collections of elegant formulas." That was going to be the one that I picked, but...
That's one of the creepiest things I've ever heard.
That's cool. Because he's all about formulas. You know the name of the song that plays when you do the Ferris wheel? And then, something that we didn't even talk about. N steps into our face and the perspective changes.
Yeah, it's weird.
We see an animated thing of him talking to us rather than...
it was strange.
Just the little sprite.
Yeah.
So N takes a step towards us after we're off the Ferris wheel. He takes a step towards us, and then the screen changes to be a fully, like, an artwork version of N with a mouth that moves, and he says stuff to us. I don't remember what he says at that particular
Probably
point.
what you just said about Ferris wheels and circles and...
But...
romantic
No, I
stuff.
think he says something about, like, if you try and stop him, then he will have to destroy you. Something along that. Like, it's a threat.
Romantic.
But it's the first time that they've ever done that. It's like a true cinematic in Pokemon.
It scared me.
It's cool. Anyway, the song that's playing while we're stuck on the Ferris wheel and when he's going to battle you is called, it's something like Stuck in a Formula or something like that. Like the name of the song that plays.
Weird.
Yeah. It's neat.
Weird.
It's cool. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for being our friends. We'll see you next week on the route to Driftvale City and on the route to Victory Road.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a Victory Road in this game? I'm going to be so mad if you say no.
I think so. But they handle the Elite Four differently in this game.
Oh, no.
In a good way.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.